Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Don Bosco Prep is brought to you by Jag1 Physical Therapy. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com here in Ramsey. Don Bosco Prep returns to New Jersey after a tough loss down in Florida last week. And how are the Ironmen greeted? Well, it's a big-time matchup with St. Joe's Montvale. The Green Knights are fresh off an impressive 36-31 win over DePaul Catholic a week ago. Take a seat and get comfy. We're about to go on a ride. First drive for Bosco. Nick Minicucci connects with Dan Parisi deep downfield. There's yards after the catch. All in all, it goes 58 yards. Bosco is deep in Joe's territory. Capping off the drive is Ronnie Heath, who finds a lane for a 3-yard touchdown. It's 7-0 Don Bosco early. Joe's responds with a huge drive too. On the run, Luke Henrich finds Jovan Williams open down the field. He picks up 55 yards, and the Green Knights are in business. These two drives were identical. 2 huge pass plays, 2 rushing scores. Yasin Willis cashes in from 16 yards out. We've got a 7-7 game. Bosco had no problem finding the big play. Check out the moves here from Omari Walker. Oh man, Walker puts his defender on skates. It's a 46-yard gain that leads to a field goal. After one, it's 10-7 Bosco. Early second quarter, the Ironmen add on to their lead. Minicucci floats up a beautiful ball, and Bobby Mays hauls in the fade. That grab makes it 17-7 Don Bosco. St. Joe's responds immediately. Henrich finds John Forster in stride. No one in Bergen County is catching him. Forster sprints 67 yards for an explosive touchdown. With 10 minutes left in the half, it's a 17-14 game. The Ironmen answer with a 12-play, 80-yard drive. It's Minicucci to Parisi here, this time for 6. Dan Parisi reaches pay dirt. Bosco is moving the rock well. They now hold a 24-14 lead. Late in the first half, St. Joe's goes down the field, but there's a scary moment here for Luke Henrich. Don Bosco is flagged for a personal foul on this hit. Henrich would leave the game with a left knee injury and not return. Backup quarterback Joseph Gaston now steps into the game with 1:20 left in the half. So Joe's has to feed one of their Power 5 tailbacks, right? Wrong! Gaston keeps it himself and scores! How about that? The Green Knights come through with a huge touchdown to end the half and go into the break with only a 3-point deficit. Joe's looks to keep their momentum into the third quarter. Yasin Willis is off to one heck of a start in his junior season. He weaves through the Bosco defense for a 43-yard pickup. Willis is down at the 3-yard line. And on the next play, the handoff goes to Luke Tucci. He speeds in for a touchdown. St. Joe's has their first lead of the game. It's 28-24 Green Knights early in the third. Later in the third, Bosco comes through with a heads-up special teams play. This ball caroms off a Joe's player, and Nassim Cosby recovers the loose ball. Don Bosco steals a possession right back. The Ironmen do not squander this opportunity. They go into their bag of tricks. Dan Parisi hits Matt Eitner in the end zone on the trick play touchdown. What a call! Eitner brings in the go-ahead score, and Bosco goes into the fourth up 31-28. But Bosco is not done. They want to pad their lead. This is 4th and 8. Minicucci to Nassim Cosby. Touchdown Ironmen. It's a 24-yard strike. 8 minutes and 12 seconds remain. It's a 37-28 Bosco lead. However, St. Joe's claps right back. Gaston threads this pass in perfectly to Makai Resignol. Hold your horses. With 4:40 left in the game, Joe's only trails by 2. It's 37-35. but that is as close as it would get. Don Bosco had a response for every single St. Joe's touchdown. Nick Minicucci turns on the Jets for a 27-yard touchdown late in the fourth quarter to officially put it out of reach. Don Bosco Prep emerges from a wild back-and-forth shootout with a 44-35 win. Both offenses combined for 916 yards in this 79-point affair. Minicucci logged 4 total touchdowns, while Parisi exploded for a pair of scores himself. According to head coach Dan Sabella, this win is the sign of a veteran team who knows how to battle.
It really was. It was impressive to see, and there's a lot of experience. There's a lot of veterans. There's a lot of really good players, all right, who've been there before, and the them showing that maturity and having that mindset, like you said, like, hey, let's go, like that makes you real proud as a coach, and we want to see that every week going forward.
Them scoring like 35, after each score they had, that pushed us. Like, all right, we got to score again. So that fed us to keep going. Like,
we put 44 up, they put 35 up. It's just a back and forth game. You got to love those. I mean, we had to put up a whole lot of points to win this game, and they're a great team. They really are. And we're gonna celebrate this for about a couple hours, and then we're back to work tomorrow.
Reporting from Ramsey, I'm Jay Cook, JerseySportsZone.com.